What's up, guys and gals, boys and girls? Hey, Nathan, how's it going, man? What's up, Mike? Count my all-guys today up to 545. Is that, so Nathan, is that 545 different all-guys? Like no duplicates or anything? Or just 545 total? Either way, it's highly impressive. Hey, Tony. Setting up in Chillicothe. Yes. Mike, I will be at the Chillicothe show on March 29th. Yes, sir. Hopefully weather's nice by then. We're getting there slowly. That does not include non-numbered duplicates. Okay. So you might have duplicates, but they're either numbered or autos or relics or something like that. I gotcha. But not non-numbered. I gotcha. It's a ton of cards, man. It's a ton of cards. Yeah, Michael Clay asked if I'm setting up in Chillicothe. For anybody that's in our rough vicinity or fancies a trip to Southern Ohio, March 29th, I'll be at the Southern Ohio Sports Card Spectacular. It's in Chillicothe, Ohio. The show is put on by my friend Rob, who owns the card shop in Circleville, Ohio, that supplies us with a lot of our products that we break. So, it's a good show. They have 60, 65 tables. So it's not like overwhelming. It's just enough for you to like spend a morning or an afternoon. And you can always come talk nonsense with me. So I don't see the downside, right? All right. Let's get this show on the road. So here's our owner list for tonight. No duck filler was required tonight, so appreciate that. You guys made it really easy on me. All spots are accounted for. The only one I'm missing is Chris Bonnet for the Chandler Smith spot. He paid for his other spot, SVG. I'm guessing he got distracted, so we'll get him. When we pull a 101 SVG, we'll hold it hostage. So, otherwise, we're all square on that stuff. I often forget to do things to try to show my appreciation to you guys. And so tonight was one of those nights where I remembered, oh, we should do something, a little extra or a little something. So I've got our 4 hobby boxes right there, and we'll open those here in just a second. But I wanted to throw in a blaster box. It's nothing crazy, obviously, but I am going to throw in a blaster to the break tonight, just as just a very small, hey, thanks for the continued support. So, and if you feel like I'm slacking on little extra things here and there, just give me a reminder, because I do forget. It's very easy to forget stuff like that. So, but I do need to make sure that want you guys to understand that I appreciate everybody. So, all right. So, out of our blaster pack, we got Busher, Ty Gibbs, Bobby Allison. We got a red Pulsar Rusty Wallace. Going out to Troy, old T-Roy. 35 of 199 on the red Rusty. We'll just put him right there. Silver Tyler Ankrum. You guys are welcome. Like I said, it's a very small, very, very small thing, but always want it to be about the community, right? Like, that's what I always want it to be all about. So, it's supposed to be fun for all of us. Victory Lane, Tony Stewart. Blue Ice, Terry Labonte. Going to Sean Mizek. Yeah, it does, Braxton. You're right. Sometimes the small gestures mean a lot, Just like, a perfect example, just like tonight, John Purcell grabbed the Mark Martin spot and said he wanted that to be for my son, because he knows I've been setting aside a collection of Mark Martin cards for my son. And so, just little things like that just mean the world to a lot of us, And we have people all the time that are, buying spots for other people or gifting cards to people, or it goes on all the time. And that's what the hobby, man, that's what makes it good. Jeremy Clements, Blue Ice. The little gestures, man, mean the most, for sure. Daniel Hemrick, Carson Hocevar. I'll tell you what, I'm waiting for Hocevar's crew chief to say, I want you to go out there and hit the pace car. 21 of 199, going to Sea Salt. I'm not trying to pick on him. I do think he's a good driver, and things are going to happen. I think he just had a bad day. Silver Sanchez. He's really fired some folks up, that's for sure. Haley, Kyle Larson, National Pride Todd Gilliland, and Blue Ice Alex Bowman. This is a good time to remind everybody, on Sunday, when we do our Prizm mixer on Sunday, don't forget that it'll be 4 hobby boxes, and then I'll have 10 blasters. 5 of the blasters will be just like this one that we just opened with the Blue Ice. The other 5 will be red ice. So, different blasters. So, we'll have 5 and 5 on Sunday. And I think I'm going to have some green ice blasters coming in as well. So, green Tony B. And Blue Ice, Corey Heim. All right, now let's get into our hobby boxes. The reason we're all really, truly here. Like I said, just wanted to throw a little something in there. Say thank you to you guys. Empty box. I was trying to put them somewhere in the these packs are kind of, they all want to lean a little bit. Kind of Eileen specials. All right, good luck to everybody. This is from a fresh case, by the way. I opened a fresh case tonight. Went to the LCS, picked up a whole case. These are fresh. Red Harrison Burton going to Todd. 194 of 299. Then we got blue scripts, Daniel Dye. Going out to Sea Salt. 7 out of 49. I will move Rusty and do that because you guys know I won't put blue and yellow together. We just don't do that in this house. Even in February, we don't do that in this house. Got a Pulsar Matt Kenseth going to Andy. If you guys haven't heard the update or seen the posts from a couple of the other group members, sounds like Ty Gibbs redemptions have started to be filled. 175 of 399 on the Kenseth. So if you have a Ty Gibbs redemption, my advice would be to sit tight because it sounds like they are working on them. Blue Denny going to go out to Riley. 180 of 199. So, good to hear that Ty's redemptions are getting filled and it's not being brushed aside. I'm glad to hear that people are going to get cards. Checkered flag, Austin Cindric. 47 of 75. I honestly, in the last couple of products, I've been trying to price Ty Gibbs' spot way down because I wasn't sure if his redemptions were ever going to get filled, and that didn't seem fair. To kind of charge more for a spot and maybe not get them. So you may notice that his spots in the future, they may start to creep up a little bit now that we know they're filling redemptions and that you're actually going to get the card. So yeah. So anyway, I would, if you're waiting on redemptions, I would say just keep waiting at this point. There's nothing else. But obviously, they're not going to fill them all at once. You know what I mean? Like, that's just... So, 111 of 299. Sheldon Creed going to Sam. I've got several redemptions out that I'm waiting on as well, and is what it is. I waited over a year for my Clint Boyers back in the day, so I can relate. Been there and done that, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't even like if they don't have the autos, I just wish they didn't even include them, but I don't see why it's so difficult to get these guys to sign either. We know where they're at every week. Pulsar, Tyler Reddick, going to Troy Mekis, $296 of $399. Like with WWE, I've seen multiple times where they've got wrestlers backstage before, early in the day before Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, and they're just signing autographs like it's, nothing. 23 of 199 on the Gregson for Lewis. National Pride, Blaney. Red, A.J. Allmendinger. That's going to go to William Heron. $298 of $299 for A.J. All right. Pulsar, Alex Bowman. Going to Dale. 188 of 399. Got a redemption. Casey Kane, red, Victory Lane. Going to Sean Mizak. 74 and 99. Speaking of redemptions, Martin Truex Jr., Sensational Signatures Blue. That's going to go to Nate Gogol. Nate with the Truex redemption. Nice one behind there, though. Red Sensational Signatures. The very next pack. Bill Elliott going to J.R. Tipple. That'll work. 14 out of 60 for Awesome Bill. Pulsar Tanner Gray goes to Brian Kessler. 139 of 399. Blue, Sheldon Creed. Going to Sam. 158 of 199. This is probably another good time to remind everybody. So, deadline for PSA submissions is tomorrow. I am finalizing our submission list. I've only got like 3 or 4 cards to add to the order as of now. So, deadline is tomorrow for Prizm. Or not for Prizm, for PSA. If you hit something tonight that you would like to send to PSA, we can make that happen. Tomorrow night, we're going to do a 2-box National Treasures break. If you were to happen to hit something tomorrow night and you'd like to send it to PSA, we can also make that happen. So, obviously, we're just past the point of being able to mail stuff to me and get it in time. But the next deadline will be the last day of March for next month's submission. So anybody that's interested or doing PSA submissions, and I forget, is there 31 days in March? I believe there is. Yeah, so March 31st will be the next deadline. 114 of 299 on the red, Daniel Hemrick. Going to Zach Brewer. And then while talking about PSA, I also wanted to mention I got a big update yesterday from PSA on both of our submissions that are already there. The December submission is in final assembly. So it should be coming back to me, I would think maybe next week, honestly. And then the January submission is in grading currently. So one went into final assembly and one went into grading, both in the same day. I got notifications on both yesterday. So lots of progress happening with our PSA submissions, which is good to see. 138 of 399 for John Hunter, going to JR. Carolina Blue, Tanner Gray, going to Brian Kessler. 19 of 49. Purple Riley Herbst goes to William Herron, fellow Buckeye. 62 of 99. Silver Justin Haley. National Pride Kyle Busch. Again, at this point, if you need your base cards, just let me know. How much is... PSA is $26 a card. 26 per card. Red, Bobby Labonte. Going to CW. 280 of 299. Shout out to CW for being our closer tonight. Took the last couple of spots, so we didn't have to do a duck race. So that's much appreciated. Silver Tanner Gray. And Suarez to finish things off. All right, on to box 2. Don't forget, if you guys need to catch a replay and you're having any trouble with Facebook, I will have this video uploaded to YouTube. It'll probably be morning till it gets uploaded. By the time I download it and then start the upload process, my guess is it'll probably be tomorrow morning till that actually gets all done. But nonetheless, it will be there. You can find it on the YouTube page to rewatch very easily. Or, as I've mentioned before, the other workaround is to just open your browser. You can watch these videos on Facebook if you open an internet browser instead of just using the app on a mobile device. 209 of 399, John Hunter Pulsar for JR. I think we just had one of those not too long ago. Silver William Sawalich. Gregson. Pulsar Bill Elliott. 278 out of 399. Going to JR as well. Silver McDowell. Pot of gold. Ty Gibbs. Matty D. Purple. Going to Miles. $51.99. Kyle Busch, blue. For Tony Jordan. Tony, I keep meaning to message you about Kyle Busch cards. I have quite a stack of Kyle Busch cards that came in on consignment. And knowing that you're a Busch collector, if you're interested in any of them, or a whole stack, that's fine too. Or for that matter, anybody else. If you're a Kyle Busch collector and you're watching along and you're interested, I got a bunch of Kyle Busch stuff in on consignment, like a whole 2-row shoebox full of just nothing but Kyle Busch. So, and we'll have a good amount in the mail sale, the next couple mail sales probably, but obviously I'm not going to put a whole 2-row of Kyle Busch in the sale. Like, that just doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, 121 of 299 red DW. Going to Sarah. And behind him we got Todd Gilliland, silver scripts for William Herron. Having a decent break there, William Herron. And red groovy of the King. Going to Michael John Pierce. Needed that one for the rainbow. Oh, nice, Miles. That's awesome. $44.99. Yeah, sounds good, Tony. Alan, it's a whole box, 2-row box full of Kyle Busch cards. Like I mean, if you want to, negotiate a deal on the whole box, we can. But I mean, you're talking a lot of cards. And there is quite a few duplicates in that box too. So $234, $399, Pulsar Matt Kenseth. But there's some nice short prints, still some nice SSPs, some golds left. I mean, there's some good stuff. I think there's still one booklet. Like, there's some nice stuff in there. So, but yeah, Tony, just shoot me a message because I keep forgetting to get with you and or anybody else that's interested. One of those things, over time you keep thinking, oh, I should message so-and-so, and then you just, you get busy and never do it. And then you think of it again, and it's like an endless cycle. Nice checkered flag, Bill Elliott. That really stands out nice. Sitting pretty for JR. $9 out of 75. How are you guys feeling about the news that Dodge is working to make a comeback to NASCAR? Sounds like it's going to be Ram first in the Truck Series as early as next season, and then either in 27 or 28, they could be back in Xfinity and Cup if everything goes the way they want it to. Pulsar Tanner Gray goes to Brian Kessler. 169 of 399. You guys know I'm a Dodge guy, so I'm happy about it. I don't think I have to say that. I think it's obvious. Tony B, blue. 26 of 199. Going to John Purcell. National Pride Raja. We got a red Zane Smith for Sea Salt. $29 of $2.99. Sensational Signatures, Derek Cope. That'll go to Nick Cusack in the unlisted spot. First hit for the unlisted spot of the night. 36 out of 49. Pardon me. Pot of gold, Ryan Priest. Red, Joey Logano. Belongs to Troy. 281 of 299. Whoa. That was crazy. He just jumped right out of my hand. Silver, Austin Dillon. Thank goodness the card's okay. That was wild. It's like the when I went to turn it, the corner caught right on my glove and just ding. Don't know if I've ever. I mean, I've dropped cards in the past, but I don't know that I've ever. Don't know that I've ever done that one before. Red Sensational Signatures, Chris Buescher. Going to go to David Brinkman. 85 and 99. And we got Pulsar Carson Hocevar, which goes to Sea Salt. 235 out of 399. Daytona hitting the fence, yeah. Blue, Bobby Allison. That'll go to Nick. 35 of 199. I did get the Christopher Bell Atlanta race winner custom card done. If you watched last Sunday's break, I explained I'm going to do a custom card of each race winner. And then the following week on race day, whoever gets that driver will get that card. And I'm going to make 2 copies. So one person will get the single. And then at the end of the year, we'll have one set of all of them. And somebody's going to get the set. I don't know how we're going to figure that out or do that, but somebody's going to get a set. 278 of 399. Casey Kane, Pulsar. Going to Sean Mizak. So, you know, in simplest terms, on Sunday, whoever grabs the Christopher Bell spot on Sunday is going to get the custom card. So you're going to always kind of know, you know, it's not like it's a big secret now that I've laid it out there for everybody. Each week you'll know the previous week winner has got something coming. We got gold in the back of this one. Here we go. We like some gold. Austin Hill. Corey Heim, red. Nice color match. We're going to go from the back. Tyler Reddick. We'll put Corey Heim down. Nick Sanchez, gold. That's nice. Going to go to Kevin Lee. 10 out of 10 on the Sanchez. That doesn't suck. Congrats, Kevin Lee. We love a good gold Prizm. Gold anything, really. Yeah. Very nice. Last pack of the box. Red Corey Heim goes to Riley Roger. 35 of 299. Yeah, it's a really, that gold's in really good shape. Box number 3. Empty. Box is doing weird things to me. Oh, I think we got a mojo in the back of this one. Here we go. Justin Allgaier. Oh, it could be an auto mojo, too. Allgaier Pulsar. Going to Nathan. 175 out of 399. And it is a Mojo Scripps Sheldon Creed auto. That's interesting to see an auto of him because hasn't he been a redemption? I think he has redemptions. I swear he has redemptions in Prizm. Doesn't he? I could be wrong, but I mean, I know he's been a redemption recently, but I could swear he's got redemptions in Prizm. 17 out of 25 on the Creed. That is interesting. Interesting indeed. They must have just ran out of stickers. We got another mojo. Back-to-back packs with mojos. I like that. We're going Zane Smith with the Pulsar. Zane goes to Sea Salt, 121 of 399. And then a mojo Nick Sanchez. This has turned into quite a nice little break for Nick Sanchez. And Kevin Lee with the mojo. What? 2 packs ago we pulled the gold. 22 out of 25. I don't know if you can sort of call that like a double door number. I don't know. Kind of shady, if you ask me. What's shady, Brian? It's hard for me to kind of keep up with. but you have my attention now. Red, Eric Jones, going to Anthony Hawley. $54 of $2.99. Silver, Justin Allgaier. I'd rather have Panini have some live than no. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that that's the case, is that they had a certain amount of stickers and they just ran out. And they're like, well, we'll have to make the rest redemptions, you know? Somebody miscounted in the sticker factory. I don't know. William Byron, purple. Going to Lewis. $76 out of $99. Casey Kane, silver. You know what they should do? This would be hilarious. Somebody should make a movie. You know how, like picture the original Willy Wonka, and the Chocolate Factory, but make it, Billy and Bob at the Panini Factory, and have some just ridiculous character running the whole factory, giving you the tour, doing all these crazy things, just like in Willy Wonka. It'd be so funny because the parody would be so on point. Carson Hocevar, Pulsar, going to Sea Salt, 307 of 399. Blue, A.J. Allmendinger, belongs to William Herron. $65 of $199. Willie B. Let me grab some more top loaders. Well, no, Scott. It really. I guess that's what would be ultimately the really either sad or funny part about it is it really wouldn't be a parody at all, would it? Because it's too true. but it would still be funny. I'd laugh. We got to find the humor in life, right? Like I don't take cards too seriously. I mean, I do if it affects you guys, or if somebody's getting screwed over. But beyond that, I try not to take it too seriously. It's supposed to be fun, you know. Checkered flag, Josh Berry. Who's got Josh? Going to William Herron. 46 of 75. And then we've got a sensational signatures, Ryan Vargas. Interesting. Going to Nick Cusack. BK. Or it could be like, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. They could do 20,000 hours waiting on a redemption by Panini. That could be another title. Josh Berry one more time. 18 of 399. Going to William Herron. Silver, Jamie McMurray. Come with me, and you'll see a world full of unredeemed redemptions, or unfulfilled redemptions. 271 of 299, red, Richard Petty. Going to Michael John Pierce. Blue, Bubba Wallace. Goes to Paul Wolf. Finally used your Panini points here. There you go. 171 of 199. Yeah, somebody, I think it was Matt Hootman messaged me and said he was trying to get points, but anytime I do happen to get points, I don't keep them like on the card. I go ahead and enter them in my account, so I didn't have any that I could give him, but I have some points in my account, but not enough to get what he was after and, all that jazz, so it wasn't really going to help. He was trying to get I think a WWE something or other. Pulsar DW, 24 out of 399, going out to Sarah. Yeah, I did see there was some new Reddics listed and some Ty Dillons, so. You can use your points on the website, Braxton, for other cards, other autographs. It's very sporadic, though, when they add stuff to their kind of, quote, store. You got to be really paying attention to catch, something that's what most would be considered good. There's a lot of stuff that's been listed for a couple of years now. 86 of 299, Chris Buescher. Red going to David Brinkman. Silver, Eric Jones. That's how I actually... The last time I used points is I got a Christopher Bell. Thank goodness somebody gave me a heads up that it was going to be posted. And then I had to scramble pretty fast to collect some points, and we had there was 4 people in the group that really stepped up and helped me a lot to gather them all together, and I was able to get it. So, I mean, you can get some good stuff, but you got to really be on top of it. There we go. Scripps, Rusty Wallace. That's going to go to Troy. Yeah, let the wheeling and dealing begin, right? Ryan Blaney, Pulsar. Going to Robert Rich. 38 of 399. Blue, Josh Berry. We've hit a number of numbered cards of his here. Going to William Heron. 70 out of 199. And Newman. Yeah, if you could transfer points, that would be terrific. That would make life easy on a lot of people for sure. Because then you could include, you could make a trade, right? Like, say somebody wanted points, you can make a trade for them, or just sell them, or whatever you want to do. Red, Ben Rhodes. That's going to go to Paul Ricciardi. 242 of 299. Big Ben. Silver Thad Moffat. And a groovy red Dale Jarrett. It's going to go to Nick Cusack. That unlisted spot. 84 out of 99. Pretty close to a door. Yeah, I think I have like I got quite a few points. I think I have like 1450 or something like that are just sitting there. But that's kind of the game you have to play. You have to just sort of wait it out. The smart thing that they should do is they should allow you to cash in your points towards a purchase in the actual Panini shop. You know, like X amount of points. For example, 100 points is worth $5 or $10 or whatever, and let you use those towards something. I could go on and on. We could fix Panini real fast if people from Panini would listen. But the problem is you can't get anybody at Panini to listen because their problems aren't difficult problems. They're obvious, and they just. It's kind of like the Roadrunner and the Coyote, where the Coyote keeps doing obvious thing. Like you watch him set up this thing to catch the Roadrunner, and you're like, "That's not gonna work, dude." And he keeps doing it anyway. And it's more of him, doing stuff to himself than the Roadrunner is causing a problem. So it's like Panini's the Coyote. And they just can't seem to catch the Roadrunner. I don't know if that was a very good analogy or not. Maybe not. Pulsar 191 of 399. Daniel Hemrick goes to Zach Brewer. Scripps Mojo Ryan Preece going to Riley Roger. 4 out of 25. Yeah, exactly, Mike. That's the other big problem with the Panini points is then you got to pay for the shipping, which is just crazy. Yeah, Priest going to Riley. Really nice mojo. Anyway, I did want to mention to you guys kind of a different topic. When we get to the Royal Rumble for WWE, I am thinking about doing some kind of break for the Royal Rumble. I know the last couple wrestling breaks, we've sort of struggled with them a little bit. 391 of 399, JJ goes to Dale. But part of the reason why I think we've struggled with them is because I don't think I've been giving us the best format for wrestling. Because Pick Your Wrestler is just not a good format. It's just there's just too many. You've got to, if you're buying into a wrestling break, we got to find better odds for everybody. So I think we'll do a wrestling break, but it'll probably be something a little bit more random, like it might be either pick your letter, like of the first name. Their name starts with the letter, B for Bianca Belair, or we might do a random serial number, 1 through 10, or 0 through 10. 29 of 49. Carolina Blue Hocevar going to Sea Salt. But for WrestleMania, we need to do something that's a little more. Did I say Royal Rumble? I meant WrestleMania. But anyway, a little more. Yeah, I meant WrestleMania. I'm sorry. Yeah. But anyway, we need to do something that's a little more geared to you guys to have better odds. So that's what we're gonna do. Probably Topps Chrome. I'm thinking, but we'll see what's available at the time. We got a little bit of time before we get to WrestleMania still. I say things, and this is what almost 41 years old does to you. 267 of 299 red, Corey Haim for Riley. Yeah, the Chamber is this weekend. I do know that much. Silver Sanchez. I might be when it comes to WWE and especially with John Cena, I might be the unpopular vote. I kind of hope John Cena doesn't win a championship, and I also hope they don't. I also hope they don't have him as like a headline match. Like, I hope he's not the the headliner for WrestleMania either. I don't mean any disrespect to him, but I just don't think he's that anymore, unfortunately. 58 of 299 red, Cole Custer. Going to Charlie Van Arsdale. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Never quite can tell what's going to happen with WWE stuff. But like I said, we'll try another one. I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but WWE cards are like super hot right now. Like as far as the card world is concerned, I don't know if there's a sport or a genre that's trending more upward right now than WWE. Like, WNBA and women's basketball has already made that really stratospheric jump. And I think WWE is trending up faster than anything else right now. So, Final Boss wanting Cody's soul. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. That's when I saw that segment, I didn't understand, and I still don't. Like, what exactly does he want? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? So, 330 of 399, Sanchez. Blue, Zane Smith. Going to Nick Cusack. Kevin Lee's done well with the Sanchez spot tonight. 185 of 199 for Zane. And then we got a Mojo Groovy. Alex Bowman hiding in the back. That's going to go to Dale with the short print. $16 of 25. Yeah, if Cody were to turn heel, that would be wild. How about a red Sensational Signatures SVG autograph going to Chris Bonnet? Well, now we got some collateral to hold until Chris pays for his Chandler Smith spot, which I'm sure he'll do promptly. SVG Sensational Signatures. That is 90 out of 99, and probably instantly maybe the hit of the night, I would say. That's a big card. Congrats, Chris. That's super nice. It's slightly off center from right to left. You can see it down here. But still super nice. Who cares, right? Like, it's a big card regardless. Pulsar Richard Petty. Going to Michael John Pierce. 289 of 399. Blue John Hunter goes to JR. Nick Cusack said Fark. 47 of 199. Oh, man, that made me laugh. Yeah, that's a great card. Color match, everything. Good card. I would say that's the hit of the night, if I were to be so bold. If you feel that way about Cena, how did you feel about Undertaker's streak ending? I have mixed emotions about the streak ending. I felt like they carried it on for so long that they really should have just let him have that. And it never... He could have just retired undefeated from WrestleMania, and that would have always just been part of the Undertaker's, aura. 47 of 299, Joey Logano, red. But now that I've gotten to see Undertaker the man, post-retirement, and hear him and how passionate he is for the business, and he always said he always wanted to do what was best for business, and he felt like that was the thing that was best for business at the time. So, I don't know. I guess I don't have a strong opinion on it. But if it would have been up to me, as long as they allowed it to carry on, he would have stayed undefeated, and it would have just been part of his. Undertaker will always be my favorite. One of these days, I'm going to get an Undertaker autograph. I'm going to have to splurge and buy one probably. But someday, he's on my list. Undertaker's on the list for me. Like I don't know. I'm sure you guys do this too. Maybe Bubba Wallace purple going to Paul Wolf. 38 out of 99. But there's a few athletes out there that I would love to have autographs of. Obviously, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, because you guys know I like golf. Even Greg Norman, because I was always a fan of his for a long time. Tony Gwynn, love to have an autograph from Tony Gwynn. And Undertaker. I could go on, but there's athletes like that I'd love to get autographs of, and a lot of them are going to be things that you're just going to have to really pony up for, And I'm just not at that point in my life or collecting journey where I can do that yet. But maybe one day. Larry Bird's another one. Bill Russell. Daniel Suarez, Pulsar. $44 of $3.99. I was messaging with Paul Ricciardi earlier, and we were talking back and forth about how, like, my side PC, which I haven't talked about in a while, but my side PC, aside from the drivers that I collect, I've been collecting autographs. One autograph of each driver who's won a Cup championship. And, I'm down to the ones that are really difficult. But just people like that, it's just cool stuff to be able to say you have or whatever. Talk about what they did. 25 of 199 for Hocevar and Sea Salt. Red, Bobby Allison. Charlie, I can tell you pretty quick because I have my list pinned right behind me. 72 of 299. Bobby Allison. I'll show you guys my list. It's literally right behind me. So this is my list. I am missing Dale Earnhardt Sr., Lee Petty, Herb Thomas, Tim Flock, Buck Baker, Joe Weatherly, Red Byron, Bill Rexford, Bobby Isaac, and Benny Parsons. Those are the previous Cup champions that I am missing an auto of. I have all the others. So, and some of those I don't know. I don't even know if there's anything out there. Yeah, I don't know where I would. I have no idea, Scott. The only way I could find one is if he happened to sign something for somebody, and I would just have to get it. You know, I don't think he has any cards, does he? I mean, finding an autograph of him is going to be difficult enough, but I don't think he has any cards. So, yeah, I have no earthly idea. Ben Rhodes. Going to Paul. Yeah, there's some senior autos out there. 107 of 399. What I'm probably going to end up having to do, which is what I was messaging with Paul about, is probably have to get a senior PSA authenticated auto. Sensational Signatures Red, Anthony Alfredo. Going to the unlisted spot. Seven out of 99. Yeah, those little things are what makes it fun for sure. You know, it's always fun to collect your favorite drivers or your favorite teams. But those other little side things make it. It's kind of like for me playing fantasy football. Like, I love watching football during the season and watching my Browns lose every other week. But playing fantasy football kind of gives me something else to keep tabs on what else is going on around the league and follow along, and gives me a reason to pay attention a little bit. So, Ryan Preece goes to Riley Roger with the purple. 51 of 99. Silver Carson Quapple. And C. Bell to finish things off. Sounds good, Kyle. I'm going to try. I think Paul had a couple extras, and I think we're going to try to see if we can figure out a trade. But if we can't, then I may hit you up and see if we can make some kind of trade or some kind of deal or something. I don't need anything crazy, and I don't need anything more than just one. I just obviously have to fill in that spot. So it's just one of those things, but it's a fun little side collection for sure. So, all right, solid break, man. Solid break overall. Here we go. Recap, we had Mojo Groovy Alex Bowman out of 25. And the Nick Sanchez Mojo out of 25. And then for our ink, we did have one IOU, one redemption, Martin Truex Jr. Anthony Alfredo Red, Sensational Signatures. Mojo Scripts, Ryan Preece. Mojo Scripts, Sheldon Creed. Silver Scripts, Rusty Wallace. Sensational Signatures, Ryan Vargas. Red, Sensational Signatures, Chris Buescher. Bill Elliott, red. Scripts, Todd Gilliland. Blue, Derek Cope. And a blue Scripts, Daniel Dye. Yeah, I think there might be some press pass stuff of Benny out there, but I'm not sure. We had the gold Nick Sanchez out of 10. And then, like I said, probably what I would consider the hit of the night. Red, Sensational Signatures, SVG Rookie Auto to 99. If you guys think SVG's been wild as far as prices, just wait till National Treasures comes out. Because I'm willing to bet there will be RPAs in National Treasures. If there isn't, Panini's just completely clueless. If they're smart, there will be. And if there is, his spot will be crazy. Because his stuff sells just so high. Like, it just is what it is. You know, his stuff's selling higher than basically any other active driver right now. And it's because of his world popularity, so which is quite all right, you know. But yeah, look out when NT comes out, because if you think some of these other products have been wild, just wait. Yeah, Zilich will be another one. I don't think Zilich will make any product until 25 Donruss comes out. Because 24 National Treasures ends the technical calendar year for 2024. I think that they will wait and make Zilich a rookie in 25 Donruss, and then they're going to, you know, carry him on as a rookie through 2025 products. That's my theory. And they'll be smart if they do it that way, because then they've got another really strong rookie that'll carry products for a whole nother year, like SVG has. So we'll see what happens with it. But that's my. If I were in charge of Panini, that's what I would do. So we'll see. But anyway, don't forget, tomorrow night, 8:00 Eastern, we will do a National Treasures 2-box break. I should have mentioned this earlier while everybody was watching and forgot. But after the National Treasures break tomorrow night, I do have a pull box ready, and we can do a pull box night tomorrow night. We'll do it after the National Treasures break is over. So, as you can see, it's right there. So, after the break, it'll stay in the same live video too, so you won't have to leave and come back or anything. We'll do it in the same feed. But for anybody that wants to jump in, we'll do this after NT is done tomorrow night. So I've been trying to find a time where we could fit that in, and tomorrow night's it. So stay tuned for that tomorrow night. Again, I appreciate everybody's support. I don't think I can overstate that enough. You know, I always forget to say thank you. And I am keenly aware that there are many avenues for you to get your collecting fix and your hobby fix, and where you can spend your hard-earned money on cards with other people on other platforms. And so, you know, the best thing I can do is just simply say thank you for supporting our group and keeping our community going, because that's what really makes it fun, is everybody collectively. That's what makes it fun. So anyway, everybody have a great rest of your night. Tomorrow's Friday, TGIF, and we will see you all next time.